Well, Brock, the fans were out and shouting J-E-T-S, Jets, well before the gates opened here. And now they fill the stands of MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Up next, it's our main event between the New York Giants and the New York Jets. It's one of the happiest moments for any football fan. Welcome back, friends. A new season is officially underway. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's first and 10. Getting the fullback involved here. And maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed. In the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
From the gun, here's Dart. Right in, right side. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Running back sent in motion. Rolling on third, here's Dart. Complete beyond the marker. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. Here's first and 10 from the 47.
First down, New York.
On the ground, this is Trey Benson. Wow, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up. And we're seeing this more and more these days, mixing some deep looks into that opening script. Brock test all levels of the secondary. They held up there.
Yeah, and it's not going to be the last time this defense will be tested. This group likes to push the ball down the field. They answered the call that time.
Third down now. Here's Dart. Bails out of the pocket quick. It's a race down the right side. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. Give him 24 yards on that one. And the Giants sure going to have the first down.
First down. 24-yard gain on the play. First down, New York.
They'll go play action. Here's Dart. On him quick, and they bring him down. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of second down.
A 10-yard loss on the play. It's second down.
Dart looking to throw. Has him on a quick hitter. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line.
The smartest pass catchers I've ever been around, they know how to set up an outcut beautifully. They recognize when they have leverage, how to sell the deep route, and then boom, they just break it out as if it's nothing.
Throw here, third down. Flushed out of the pocket. He's making a bid for it. And he's brought down at the line.
Well, I think all quarterbacks have been there before. You start scrambling, you're hoping for something to materialize, and nothing does. You just try to get back to the line, live to play another day, and more importantly, avoid a loss. Even if it's not a touchdown, well, you're happy to see the offense produce points in the first trip out there this season. And for a kicker, kind of nice to start 1 for 1 as well.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Returnable from the 1. He's brought down just inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10.
Don't jump. Ready? All right.
Here's Brees Hall on the ground for the first time. A lot of space ahead. And he has this to the opposing 35.
Coming off that carry, I'd go right back to him. Not a hotter hand on the field right now. Get that man the rock.
So the big play moves him well past midfield. Has him set up now at the 35. Going to the ground again on first. And they're full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Hey, here we go. Right.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. Hits him on the out route. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone.
It's a gain of 14
It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
First down.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
Here we go. Right.
A pistol snap, Fields. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and now it's second down.
Deontay Banks on the coverage.
Here we go. Right.
On the keeper, here's Fields. He's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15. They get about 4 there, need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, some really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
Right.
Fields on 3rd. And he has the New York touchdown. The Jets pull ahead 6-3 in the first. That one right down the middle. And the Jets want up the opposing field goal. They start with 7 on their opening drive. On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. Fielded at the 7. And he gets crushed by a big hit. Oh, man. Right at the 25 to end it. Giants lining things up. First and 10. One play action with Dart. Right side cut by Higgins. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Dart from the pistol. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Benson now from the gun. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down. Here's someone from a family of punters, Ryan Stonehouse, on to punt on fourth. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return.
At their own 36-yard line.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They start the drive with Hall. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Hey, Here we go, son. 58, go.
First down throw for Fields. Oh, he's in trouble, and he's going to go down. The Giants are all over it. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's second down.
2nd and 18 at the 46-yard line.
Hey, here we go, son. Turbo, sir. West right fit.
Shotgun snap to Fields. Escapes the pocket. Into the hands of Garrett Wilson. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Locates Adonai Mitchell. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. We're through one quarter of this opening weekend of football. 7-3 is our score. More from MetLife coming right up. Back now for the second quarter, and the Jets, they have got to look towards that end zone.
Here we go.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to
still set up at the 9. It's 2nd and goal.
The Giants' 9-yard line.
Here we go. Tonight.
Fields to throw it. He brings it in. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
One yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches.
Here we go. Tonight.
Home. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Jets now lead by 10. Breece Hall with the touchdown. They'll set up here for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jets drive their lead to 11.
Jets 14, Giants 3.
On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. Here's Abanikanda on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Out of the gun this time, here's Dart. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
6 yards. It's 2nd down.
Expect the defense to be coming again here after that sack. It is 2nd and 16. Darts out of the shotgun. Chased out to his right. He just throws this one away.
Oh, this has been a tough series. Sacked on the first down play. Forced to throw it away right there. An awfully difficult 3rd down now staring you in the face.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Here he goes, third and long. I'll drop this down. Scatterbo looks great initially, but he is short on that first down marker. They rallied to him in time to force the fourth down. The Giants using their first time out. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Ryan Stonehouse on the punt. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. The fair catch taken in at the 28-yard line.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Easy. Here we go.
Fields throwing here. They set up the screen here for Hall. Along the sideline past midfield. And he's all the way down at the 32-yard line. Pick up there of 39 yards. And it's good for a New York first down. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Fields on first down. Short pass brought in. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
That's Mitchell on the slant. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Okay, that was so good, really, on 2 levels there defensively. Number 1, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
Now we get to that good old-fashioned situational football. In my eyes, Kate, all over this defense. How can you now respond after giving up such a long run?
Here we go.
Run here with Allen. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play in first and goal situations too. Because a run like that now, well, it leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
Ready? Right.
They're going to run out of the pistol with Hall. He pushes them a little closer to the 3. He gets 2 on that run. That brings up third and goal.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you've set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
Just 3 yards between them and a touchdown. It's third and goal. He's keeping it. Got to get it forward. And the run will not work. He is shot to the line. This is going to be fourth and short.
Kate, you could just kind of feel it. That was a challenge this defense took personally. You want to run it at us? You're going to try to run it at me? I'm going to stuff it before you get started.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that extends their lead to 14.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. First and 10. Now he'll throw off the play fake. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Trying to find his back, Trey Benson there. And it's going to be second down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Here's second and 10 from the 21. From the gun, here's Dart. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. Give him 24 on that play. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
Just about every defensive coordinator worth his salt says 2 things in every production meeting. Number 1, well, we got to stop the run. And number 2, we got to take away the tight end. Well, good luck doing that. Defending a big guy who can move like that, it's a lot easier to talk about than to go out and execute.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Here goes Dart to the air. Finds him on the slant. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. Give him 24 yards on that one. And it's good for a New York first down.
First down. 24-yard gain on the play. And the Giants first down.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So it'll be second down. Dart's looking to throw. Forced out to his right. And again, it's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions that made this third down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Third down now. Here's Dart. Got a man, and Neighbors has it. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. The Giants moving quickly. They're in the hurry up here.
That's another Giants first down. A gain of 15. First down, Giants.
Benson on first and 10. And they'll stop him after a short gain to the 13. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up second and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
To throw, here's Dart. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Timeout called, and that's going to be the second for New York. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Here he is on 3rd and short. This one's caught. And that's a New York touchdown. The Giants make it a 1-score game before halftime. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
We'll see how they choose to use these final 22 seconds, Brock, of our first half.
Here we go, son. Turbo, son.
Throwing on first down. Fields. Caught quickly on the slant. And he'll get it up to the 44. The Jets take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Just a yard left to go on second down.
Oh, let's go. Here we go, son.
Fields out of the gun. Look at that power, deep left side. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Gotta cling to that lead and find a way to convert this third down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
Here we go, son. 319 right there. Chip Smith. Tonight.
Looking to throw on third and 1. This one's caught. Smith has it. And he's able to cross midfield before going out. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Here we go. 222, 222. Tonight.
Another throw for Fields. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8. Second down. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. All right, they're going to call a timeout. 3 seconds left. That means one last play in this half. With only 3 seconds remaining, they're going to bring out that field goal unit. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. Here's Braylon Allen with the return. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
Jets take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
We've set it downs for him from the 31. They start the half with a give to Hall. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down to first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. They get 27 on the play. And that's good for a Jets first down.
That's another Jets first down. First and 10 at the 27.
Here's Hall once more. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Here we go. We're good. Hey, 319, get that. Easy, easy, easy. Right.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. Looking underneath here for Hall. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. He picks up 15 on the play. And it's good for a New York first down.
First down. First and 10 at
Here we
the
go.
11-yard
West
line.
right, sit. 551, 551, 12 go. Hey, 551.
From the red zone now. Has it in close. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Here we go. Right.
Looks like a design keeper here for Fields. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
Seventh play of the drive now as they need a yard here on 3rd down.
Right.
On the handoff, Allen. And what a play. They never gave him a shot to get that single yard. He's going to lose some yardage. 4th down coming up. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Right.
Fields now on 4th. And got his man. Touchdown, New York. The Jets grow the lead coming out of halftime. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. Fields this one at the 3. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Ready up.
New set of downs for him from the 31. On 1st down, here's Dart. Has him on the quick hitter. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And the Giants are going to have the 1st down.
First and 10 at the 50.
Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield. On 1st and 10, here's Dart. That is caught, and it's Higgins again. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And it's good for a New York 1st down.
First down. It's a gain of 10. First down, Giants.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
Dart from the pistol. Short pass brought in. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
He's got it near the 10. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants start the 2nd half with some needed points. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
That one splits the uprights. And the Giants cut the lead down to 10. That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Hall. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Shotgun snap to Fields. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Trying to find his tight end. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Fields on 3rd. Taking a shot deep here. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down. Here comes the punting unit for the Jets. And this is going to be his first punt of the new season. And this will stick him back a ways. That punt hits and jumps out of bounds near the 14.
At their own 14-yard line.
New York to the line. 1st and 10. Darts back to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Man in motion here. Darts out of the shotgun. He rolls to his right. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Jets are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. We've set it downs from 37. Here's Hall running his own read. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
And the Giants are on him, and he goes down. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game.
It's double-edged sword. I totally understand. These quarterbacks today are so athletic, and they love to keep plays alive, but it can turn smaller losses into much bigger setbacks like we see yet again.
3rd and long for him here. To the left side and reeled in by Wilson. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped.
Pursue, pursue, pursue. It's why they do these drills all the time, Kate. You do it through the offseason, you do it through training camp, you do them in the regular season. Because when a defense plays with tremendous pursuit, you force 4th downs just as they did.
For the 3rd time today, we see them setting up for a field goal. From the left hash, this will be from 50. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all this concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Starting from the 5. And he's out of bounds, approaching the 25, couple yards short at the 23. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's Giants football. They're on a mission here. They trail entering the 4th. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. A risky throw, and they're going to intercept it. And the Jets are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, that should pretty much shut down throwing his way anymore, Brock. This guy has ended each of their last 2 drives by himself with an interception.
And that's kind of the price you pay when you're playing phenomenal ball as a defender. I can remember Aaron Rodgers, primetime game, said, I'm not even throwing once, and didn't attack Richard Sherman one time that game.
Fields gets it out wide quick. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Second and goal coming up, 5 yards to the end zone. They're just going to let the clock run out and take this delay. Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. Snap should come quicker here. It is 2nd and 10 after the penalty.
Here we go, son.
Running it after the penalty. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. He picked up 6 on the run. Now they're facing 3rd and goal.
Well, you haven't given up the goal line yet, but this offense is moving closer and closer. Now might be the time defensively to get a little more aggressive, try to stick them with the loss, and make a difficult 4th down decision.
He's keeping it, gotta get it forward. And he's in for the touchdown. The Jets have likely locked up the win right there. It's a Justin Fields touchdown. They broke out the design, run for him there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, hey, QB, do your thing, get us 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hack, right, an extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
And he's into the end zone. That play adds a couple more to their lead. Well, not the way they drew it up, partner, but when it works, who cares? They didn't defend the check down throw, and it's open for 2.
I can still remember one of my first red zone days way back when. Touchdown to check down, touchdown to check down. Now, I know it's not a touchdown, but this check down, well, it was a valuable 2 points.
And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. He puts some air under it deep down the left. Oh no, they get him yet again! Emmanuel Forbes makes the play.
First pass. Intercepted.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
At their own 29-yard line.
Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
These stops, they don't always make the end-of-game highlight reels, but they absolutely should. The coaches and players know it. Offenses are always counting on yards on that type of run. And anytime it results in a loss, it could be a potential drive killer.
Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. They go right back to Hall. And 2nd down only works out for a yard.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 9.
Giants with an extra DB out there now. 3rd down.
Don't jump. Ready? Hey, Ken. Move 58. Move 58.
Here he goes. 3rd and long. He's going deep. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing fourth down. They'll bring out the punter here. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return.
At their own 23-yard line.
Giants lining things up. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. And they pick him off again! And the Jets get the football with a very short field ahead. Just a little outside the 20.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
On 1st down, here comes Hall. And he's stopped right as he reaches the 10. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Kate, a run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
Here we go. You good? 3-19, guys. Not.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Here we go, son. Green Knights, go.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's sack number 4 in the game for them. This one makes it 3rd down.
I know the scoreboard doesn't say it, but this has been a winning effort up front defensively. One of the keys to their success was going to be this pass rush and sacking the quarterback, and they can check that box.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12.
Here we go. 331.
Fields throwing here. And they will score. Touchdown, New York. The Jets keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Jets grow their lead yet again.
45. Giants 17.
On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. Here's a Conda on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. New York to the line. 1st and 10. And off to Benson to start the drive. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. 2nd down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Finds Benson on the check down. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Giants are going to have the 1st down. Up in the pace here as the clock continues to run.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Throwing on 1st down. It starts. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. You don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window, don't risk yet another interception.
Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line. The Giants using their first timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Big play sets them up pretty here with 1st and goal from the 5. From the gun, here's a body conduct. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 6-yard line.
From the gun, here's Dart. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
On 3rd and goal, it's Dart. And this is going to be a New York touchdown. The Giants making the scoreboard look a touch better. Setting up to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Giants cut the lead by a quarter. Down out of 21.
Giants 24.
Well, don't look up at the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. And the Jets are able to recover the kick. And he has it to this time.
Do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their